Hi, everyone. This is Willie Crawford, and I'm joined by George Stavrou, who's the creator of the Stavrou Method, which is a 12-week program for losing weight and getting back in shape. And I sort of took part in his product launch because I noticed that a lot of my friends are not in shape. And so I wanted to get them back in shape. So I'm inviting you to become an affiliate for the program. The affiliate program is a $127 front end product that pays 60% commission. On the back end, it's a membership site that also pays a 60% commission. So it's, I think, an excellent program. George has got 25 plus years in the fitness industry. Is that right, George?
Correct, yes.
And so um, a lot of you will look at this though and say, well, I'm not in the fitness industry. Well, you don't need to be in the fitness industry because all of your followers, your tribe members, want to live long, happy lives, high quality lives. And so if you share with them something that's going to help them to do that better, I think that they'll appreciate it, and I think that you'll also make a lot of sales. So, yeah, basically, I wanted to invite you to join the affiliate program. What we will do is post a link to the affiliate sign up page below the video. I'll post that on YouTube and I'll share it all over the place. Because Facebook is getting arsenickety and they don't let us share as many affiliate links right now. So, I posted a lot of them lately and they just kibosh them saying it's just like spam because they want to sell the advertising. And so I want to invite you to sign up for the affiliate program. And if you have any questions whatsoever, you can contact me directly over Facebook, just using a messenger. You can contact me also over my cell phone. My cell phone number is 850-621-2116. That's 850-621-2116. And I'll answer any of your questions, but I think that we even talked about the fact that if you promote us rigorously, we will reciprocate if the offer is appropriate. We're not making promises to promote something that has nothing to do with what we're doing. But I see so many people who are in like really bad health, and we're wealthier now than we've ever been in our lives. And yet so many people are in such poor health. It's like
Yeah,
I went on a cruise recently.
yeah. If I can jump in for a second, my friend.
Go ahead,
Okay,
my brother.
yeah, yeah. So you hit the nail on a lot of great points here. Because while the package does help out with, say, weight loss and overall better health, it takes more of a preventative approach to health and wellness. And like Willie was saying, there's a lot of information that's out there, but it's just how do we really decipher between what's good information, what's not so good. Some people may have a vested interest in a particular approach. What we're
Mm,
doing, it's more, say, a preventative approach to health and wellness. And one of the contributors to the package, Dr. Eric Serrano, was saying that the best cure for anything is just don't get it in the first place. So it could be, say, cancer, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, you know, things like that. It's not to say that you're never going to get it by following the guidelines in the package, but according to research that Willie and I have uncovered, approximately 80% of illnesses and diseases can be prevented outright or minimized from happening in the first place. And this package appeals to different fitness levels. So we're looking at, say, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And even if somebody's not, say, a regular gym goer by any means, Willie's got quite a few connections out there in the online area. And you figure if you're sitting down all day and you're making your money by working on a computer, say 16, 18 hours a day, you do need to be active. And it doesn't necessarily have to take a lot of your time on a daily basis. There's certainly different approaches. It's a matter of meeting you where you're at. So it's not just making the money, but you also want to enjoy great health in the long run. So those are just like a few points I want to add.
You figure 80%, because you said it sort of fast, and so some people may think 8%.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So it's 80% of illnesses and diseases can be prevented outright or minimized from happening in the first place.
So things like high blood pressure and diabetes and arthritis and gout and whatever, those are things that we look at and we consider normal, a normal part of aging, but they don't have to happen. I have friends in their 80s who go out jogging every day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's diet. If you scroll down a bit.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
You show the 12-week program.
Yeah, so it's a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss.
And people will wonder why 12 weeks. It's because after 12 weeks, you develop a new habit. You
Correct.
Develop a new lifestyle. So you've fallen into doing certain things. I'm a martial artist, so for 40 years, I practiced karate, but I also walk or run every day. And it's not a matter of you settling into a lower quality of lifestyle. It's a matter of you eating the right foods, getting a little exercise. Also, some of it's mental. Like there's 4 or 5 aspects to the program. It's mental and it's physical and it's
spiritual, emotional, financial, and relationships with ourselves and others. So there's 6 aspects or 6 pillars that we cover. So the reason why I basically took that approach with the contributing experts is you could be in optimal health in 5 of those areas, but if somebody's going through, say, a very messy divorce, so that financial side could be a number on the other 5 areas. So I'm not claiming to be the expert in everything, but I'm one of the hubs in the health and wellness industry. So if I don't have an answer, I've got 20 plus experts that are on board that can assist you in going in the right direction to help you with whatever that you're looking for from us.
Yeah, and so I think actually that we need to. I need to tell people, go ahead and sign up for the affiliate program, and if you don't think that you're in the fitness niche, again, your subscribers, your audience, they care about their health. They only get one life, as far as I understand, and so they need to take responsibility for that life, and you don't pass that off to anybody, to no medical professional, to anyone. You say, this is my life, and I'm going to take responsibility for it. And that's what I'm trying to pass along to my subscribers.
Yeah, great thoughts on that. Yeah, and it's just a matter of empowering people more than anything else. I take a look at my parents' generation, and they wouldn't question the doctor about any of the recommendations. They almost saw the doctor as God in a sense.
No.
And it's not to say that the doctor does not have your best interests at heart, but you're going in and it's supposed to be a partnership as far as improving your health rather than just following blind advice that may or may not work for your particular needs. So the more knowledge and education and tools that we can give your subscribers, the more that they're going to have to work with when they are speaking with their physicians.
They can't make an accurate diagnosis unless you tell them what pains, what aches, what problems you're experiencing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, this is where how our package differs from a number of others on the market. There's a lot of beach body type of programs. You could follow something where you may look amazing in a relatively short period of time. And that's why, like, I'm saying health, wellness, and fat loss in the title of the package. So a person could look like they're in phenomenal shape. They could be fit, not necessarily healthy. So what I mean by fit, amazing, cardiovascular endurance, incredibly strong in the gym, but there may be some underlying issues where they're not healthy. Or a person can be healthy but not necessarily fit, where they can't just do everyday tasks as far as just picking up a load of laundry. So our package addresses different areas, and eventually the fat loss will come, but it's not the main area that we're working on. It's a byproduct of everything else.
I also wanted to point out that there are numerous diets out there, the low carb diet and the Dr. Atkins diet and the keto diet and all those. In the program, you point out that not in the package, you point out that not everything is fit for everyone. So
correct.
Not all human bodies respond the same way, to certain treatments. And so there's flexibility. I think people will look at the fact that it's 12 weeks and they'll say, can I follow this for 12 weeks? But I think, you need the discipline to follow it for 12 weeks. But
and that's another way that the package differs, say, from some of the others that are out there. So the approach that Willie and I take, we don't do, say, like a hit and run type of thing where say, okay, we have the customer's money, see you later. So part of the things that we've actually implemented in our program is a daily autoresponder message sent out via email. And just said, like, okay, you sign up for the program based on how you answer the questionnaire. Say a person is beginner phase 1, here's your recommended nutrition for the day, supplements, exercise routine, keep track of things in a sleep and recovery log just to make sure that you are recuperating from your workouts. So in a sense, we're holding your hand up to a certain point just to make sure that you are staying on top of it. Both Willie and I are guilty of doing this, where we'll purchase an amazing program and it just sits on our hard drive and we don't do anything with it. Then we buy something else. And it's like, well, are we using the stuff that was there before? So by giving you that reminder on a daily basis, we're here for you and for your people as well. And one of the things that Willie touched on earlier, so there is the monthly membership site that's going to be part of a private Facebook group. So the investment for the affiliates people is $37 US per month. And what we're doing with that is, while the package is very comprehensive in and of itself, there's always new information that we're getting our hands on. So it's like, by bringing on more experts out there, we're going to do, say, audio, video interviews, webinars, special reports. Another reason why we did set up the private Facebook group, so there's a forum where people can interact with one another and there's a sense of community. So one person may have a question, and it's almost like being in school. It's like, person doesn't want to raise their hand and say, well, maybe I'm the only one who has this question. I don't want to look stupid or dumb or anything like that. It's like, no, that's not the case. We're here to help you out. So if you have a question, chances there's other people in the community, they may have the same or similar type of question. So the whole idea is to help one another as much as possible and take their health and wellness to the next level. That's why we're having more of a holistic approach to optimal health and wellness.
So I think we're going to have the link, the stavroumethod.com/JV now.
Correct.
Okay, because that's simple to remember. and that will track that George and I did a webinar together, and that you signed up through my referral, so I get credit for that. I'm totally transparent, and but so the StavrouMethod.com/JV, and that will be posted below the video. So I'm going to put this video on Facebook, and I'm going to share it all over social media because
yeah. And and we're both believers in win-win scenarios. We're here for the long run. Like Willie was saying earlier, is if there's a launch that you have coming up, if it's appropriate for us to be part of it, it's not a guarantee that we're going to jump on everybody's particular offer. It certainly has to be a good time with our audience as well. But we will certainly review what you have to offer, and if we're able to assist you, we certainly will.
Yeah, but we're not making promises because not everything is a fit. That
Correct.
should be the way business works.
Correct.
So, do you want to go ahead and wrap it up now?
Well, we can touch on a few things as far as the main page for affiliates. So there is an affiliate contest that we have in place, and
Okay.
we're going to have the dates listed below our video as well. Also, we're trying to expand on the whole win-win scenario. So it's not just affiliates signing up for our offer. It's like, how can we be as proactive as possible and get the message out to your people? So Willie came up with some great ideas. Since we do have the 6 different, say, pillars or modalities, I'll just cover them again. So it's like physical health, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, and then relationships with ourselves and others. If you find your niche is in one or more of those areas, there's a couple different things that we can do. I can certainly be a guest on, say, a podcast of yours or a YouTube channel, any type of show that you may have.
Interview in their newsletter or
yeah. And then in a case like that, Willie had another fantastic idea. So it's not just having me as part of the interview, it's have an affiliate, your affiliate link within the interview. So this way it can encourage more people to sign up through your particular link. Another thing is, if you're an expert in any of those areas that we mentioned, I'm happy to have you as a guest on my podcast and YouTube channel as well. And the same thing applies, have your affiliate link in there as well. So we want to do what we can to support your support of us, rather than just taking a passive approach and expecting our affiliates to do all the work. And we also have a lot of helpful tools and resources in an area, and we'll share that link as well. So there's social media / email messages. And I love Willie's approach of this because he's got an incredible background as a copywriter. So we've got the thing written out in my words, but it's just a matter of massaging a little bit so it comes out in your words and appeals more to your audience, because you know your audience better than I do, or than better.
And your audience recognizes your voice. So if you just share something that's not in your own words, they know that's not in your own words. It's like, this doesn't sound like George or Willie. So you need to put things in your own words.
Yeah. And we could have the same kind of meaning behind the message, but it's going to be more appealing coming from the affiliate in their own language. Yeah, great point, Willie. And there's also 4 pre-launch videos that we have set up, and it's a matter of posting that on your social media. It's going to create a buzz about the launch. So we're just trying to make it as simple and painless as possible, rather than expecting affiliates coming on board and saying, oh, I don't know what messages to put out there, what resources are available, I don't have the time for this and that. We understand how busy everybody's schedule is, so the more work that Willie and I did on the back end, and the tools are already in place, it's just a matter of referring to the appropriate page. We'll have a link for that, and you're good to go.
I don't like false scarcity. So when I see like a 3-day launch or a 5-day launch or a 7-day launch, I'm thinking, okay, so after 5 days, if somebody opens an email, they don't even see, well, they can't click through to my offer. So this is an evergreen offer. So
Correct.
you put the message out there, and if somebody clicks on your link, it's going to track to you. And George and I worked on setting up the links with the videos and things where it tracks to you. I mean, we give you full credit for it.
Exactly. We want to make sure everybody's compensated for their efforts. And I like what you're saying earlier, Willie, as far as the whole false scarcity. We're not fans of that approach at all. So we're being perfectly upfront and transparent about everything. So we do have an affiliate contest, and the details will be in the description box below this video. And it's not just, doing well, say, during that affiliate contest period, because there's different cash prizes that are being given out. If you don't do as well as you're hoping for whatever reason, that's fine. Since Willie said that the product is evergreen in nature, I think whenever the individual purchases from you and we redirect them to the membership side of things, that also results in recurring income for you at any time. And we're not going to take that approach here where, only so many packages are available. It's digital. It's not that I've got physical packages in my garage that are just collecting dust or anything like that. So it's if that's the case and there's only 5,000 physical packages available, that's one thing. But since it's complete digital, we're not going to do that false scarcity approach here. That's not the way that we do things around here.
Yes, and I appreciate that 100%. And so I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to cover. When you sign up as an affiliate, you get an email and it'll have some links in it, tell you how to get other documents like the swipe files and things on that line. And so all that's in place, but we need you to go ahead and sign up now because it kicked off on the 15th of October. And even though it's going to run past the 31st, the contest earns on the 31st. And there's actually a link in the PDF file you'll get that shares with you how to win affiliate sales contest. Because
yeah, that's a great bonus video that you did.
Numerous affiliate sales contests, or I placed in the top 10, top 15 in numerous sales contests. So I've been in affiliate marketing for 22 years. And so we're here for you. We're part of a team. We're here for your customers too, your audience.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm about. I've watched too many people in really, really poor shape,
Suffering needlessly.
Yeah, suffering needlessly. And so that's what my focus is. It's like, how do we get your customers to improve their lifestyles? And I know lots of people, I know lots of affiliates, potential affiliates listening right now are suffering from health issues. And so I want you to get in on this. You only go around once and you're responsible for your health.
Definitely. Well, and to backtrack a little bit, what you're saying earlier, people just developing certain conditions later on in life, whether it's type 2 diabetes or arthritis or things like that.
Yeah.
Just because the people that you spend time with may be suffering from that doesn't necessarily mean it's normal. It could be normal within that group, doesn't mean it's normal for that particular age group, because there's healthy people in other parts of the world or even within North America that are in phenomenal shape. It just, they've established those habits and disciplines since day one, which makes it a lot easier to maintain that in their later years. And that's certainly a big part of it. And don't think of it as, say, a lifestyle change. It's more of, say, a lifestyle shift than anything else. So while there's an incredible amount of...
I like that because it's not like you have to do something following step by step. There's flexibility in the plan.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it, yes. Because I'll give you an example. One of my brother's first bosses, he used to smoke a lot, and it got to the point he just didn't want to smoke at all. So he had the kind of mindset where he could almost have that on-off switch in his head. He says, I'm smoking today, tomorrow I stop, and he hasn't had a cigarette in, say, 30 years. The reason why I'm mentioning that is you may be at a certain fitness level or just like a level of inactivity and want to make changes. It's just, applaud yourself on the baby steps along the way. So it's like, we're giving you suggestions on what you can do. And hopefully by the end of the 12 weeks, you're implementing a lot of the guidance that we are offering. But even if it's just one little thing that you're sticking with, it certainly pays dividends in the long run. So maybe somebody has their nutrition down pat, but doesn't know what to do as far as resistance training. Okay, just work on that, and just add the piece of the puzzle whenever you're ready for it.
Yeah, so, and my whole point was there's flexibility in there. It's not like you have to do this and this and this. It's a 12-week program, but there's flexibility in the diet and the fitness and everything you do.
Yeah. If we can touch on the diet side of things, Willie, I think that would be helpful and get their message out a little bit more as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want to go too long.
No, not at all. I'll keep it rather brief here. So there's different eating plans out there. The majority are static in nature. It's basically saying it's like, okay, here's your breakdown of carbohydrates, the protein to fat. With the Stavrou diet, I've gotten lots of great feedback, and I've consulted with some of the top nutritionists in the world where it's more of a dynamic diet. So it's geared to fit your particular lifestyle and your needs. And along those lines, Willie's offering some incredible bonuses, talking about different eating approaches. And just say, it's like, let's figure out what works for you and go from there. So there isn't like, not everybody's going to do well low carb or low fat or whatever. We ask certain questions so you can figure out what's going to work best for your particular needs. So one of the things when people sign up through you, they also get access to Willie's bonus too.
And I looked at the contributing authors to the package, and I think there are 23 now.
I could scroll down and we can take a quick look if you want.
But I counted them, 23.
Mm-hmm.
And they all have different expertises. If people go to the stavroumethod.com stavroumethod.com, but if you're going to sign up as a JV partner, you need to sign up as a JV. So that's why we did that. But there's 23 people who are authors.
Oh, there's Willie right there. Perfect.
And you can hover over any of these photos that are about to pop up now and see what these people's expertises are.
Let's just happen with yours. Sorry, my screen's just going a little bit too fast here. How well they can see it. Yep, there we go.
And yeah, I offer a bonus worth $300. I recorded a bunch of videos on essential oils, actually.
Yeah, incredible bonuses.
Which are oils extracted from plants that do all kinds of amazing things to you. So, and I've studied them I've studied herbal supplements and essential oils for probably 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah. And that's certainly a great compliment to the package overall. So we're very fortunate having Willie and his expertise helping us in the areas that I just don't have the background to cover myself.
And we all have different backgrounds, different training. So I do think we should go ahead and wrap it up because
we covered a lot here. And we're also going to have links to our email addresses, so Willie can be reached at willie.crawford@gmail.com, I believe.
Yeah, and they can, if they're a potential affiliate, they want to reach me via cell phone. I'm at 850-621-2116. 850-621-2116. I do answer my own personal emails. I don't encourage you to call me because I prefer just texting. But if you have questions, text me and I'll respond.
Yeah, Willie is very responsive. Yeah, he's been fantastic since day one.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think we covered a lot here. So if any of the potential affiliates do have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to either one of us, and we'll, happy to help out in any way that we possibly can.
sounds excellent. And I think George is at georgestavro.rogers.net.
George.stavro@rogers.com.
Rogers.com.
Yeah.
Rogers,
So,
ROGERS.com.
yeah. And we'll have all the links within the description box of the video. So this
Okay.
way it's less hassle now for everybody.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to sharing with everyone.
Yep, fantastic, Willie. I certainly appreciate all your help, and let's just make this win-win for everybody that comes on board with us.
My pleasure. I want it win-win too.
Yep. Thanks again, my brother. And looking forward to helping out our affiliates and do what we can to make your life a lot healthier in the long run as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thanks again there. Okay. Bye for now, guys.